Our first edition of the Yokai Gazette since summer break ended is shaping up nicely, huh?
It sure is.
I think the real highlight is the feature article on the latest fashions in the human world. The girls on campus will love it.
Of course they will, and that's because I wrote it.
Can I see that? A dark tan and blue socks? I see. Nice job on the article, Kurumu.
Yeah.
That getup went out of style years ago. Wait.
Wow, guys. Look at all the content we have. I'm really impressed with this latest issue.
Yeah.
So am I. Hey, Skune.
Hi, Misare.
Come on, at this point we know each other well enough, Skune. So from now on, why don't you just refer to me as your little snow bunny?
If you're done, we still have tons of copies to print up, so let's get moving, you guys!
Wow, you're really worked up about this.
Of course I am. It's because it was put together by me and Skune, right?
Now that's not quite true, Kurumu. You know it was a group effort.
No kidding.
You know,
Man, these human fashions
at first I thought you guys were just a clique and a weird one at that, but then
Then what?
You look cute.
then I thought this newspaper club wasn't half bad.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
All right, guys, you still got a little time before class starts, so let's hand these out.
Yeah!
You betcha!
Claire, get your copy here!
It's the debut issue of Yokai Square, folks.
It's super exciting and filled with lots of informative articles. And our first issue has a special feature on the human world.
Awesome! It's printed in color, too!
Yeah, and it's got swimsuit photos.
Cool, latest fashions from the human world. So tulip heart patterns and bell-bottoms are all the rage, huh? Just what the hell are they all reading?
It looked like it said Yokai Square.
Hey, what's the big idea? Who gave you guys permission to start handing out newspapers? Huh? What do you mean, permission? And this rag? This Yokai Square or whatever it is? It's not even a legitimate paper, unlike the Yokai Gazette put out by the newspaper club.
Yes, it is.
Who are you?
Me, I'm Kato, the Super Newspaper Club president.
What the hell is that?
There's already a newspaper club.
We've gotten permission from the school, and we're an officially recognized club.
I don't understand.
Well, your little newspaper was just so unbelievably boring, so we decided to create our own newspaper, one that'll make everyone forget about you.
Like hell it will, Big
Calm
Mouth.
down, Kurumu.
If you don't believe me, then try competing against us, okay?
That's what we'll do! Come on, we can't let them beat us.
I agree.
We've got our latest and greatest issue, so let's start handing it out.
The new issue of the Yokai Gazette's hot off the presses.
Check it out. It's got a big feature on the human world.
It's got the latest in human fashions.
If you don't read it, I'll freeze you solid.
This one's got a story on the human world, too?
It's got a been there, done that feel to it, don't you think?
There aren't any swimsuit photos.
It's just a bunch of tired old articles. How lame.
All that work down the drain.
But it's not our fault. We never thought that we'd have a rival to contend with.
What the hell is this super newspaper club?
Oh, I'm sorry. I only learned about those guys myself yesterday.
Still, how did they manage to get approval? Will the school really allow two different newspaper clubs to exist?
No, they won't. You see, it turns out the plan is to keep the club that's most popular and scrap the one that's not.
What? No way!
But you can't be serious.
Then fine, bring it on.
What do you mean?
It's between us and the newspaper club and those upstarts in the super newspaper club. This is about who's more popular. So let's show those jerks who's number one.
Wait, just hold on a second.
He's right. We've got to talk to Geen before we can do anything. He is our club president after all.
Who gives a crap what that perv thinks? I bet you anything. He's off with a camera right now peeping on girls again.
She sure nailed that one, we.
Whoa! Oh, man. That was just cold. What a bummer. it's them.
Whoa, dude!
Who are these babes?
We're Yokai Academy's
Newspaper Club. Yahoo! And you never want to miss out on a single exciting issue of our Yokai Gazette, do you, gentlemen?
Hey, Kurumu, I feel incredibly embarrassed wearing this outfit.
Hang in there. We've got to wear them so that we can win over these droolers. I mean, readers. So just grin and bear it for the sake of the club, Kay?
Okay, I'll do it, but still.
Plus, if any of you gentlemen are kind enough to subscribe to the Yokai Gazette, well then, you'll receive homemade cookies from yours truly.
Oh yeah, I want some cookies. Outfits and cookies.
So tell us, guys, which campus newspaper do you think is the most interesting?
The Yokai Gazette, of course!
Yeah, we so won. Come get your Yokai Square. If you subscribe right now, you'll get these exclusive and oh so sexy snapshots of us. They're free for subscribers.
Just don't use them for any funny purposes, okay?
They're in bikinis! It's smoking hot! Oh man, when do I sign up?
I want to subscribe.
Can they even do that?
Regardless if they can or can't wear revealing outfits, they are. But you guys are sexy too! It's sad you don't see this, please.
Well, let's hear it, guys. Which campus newspaper do you think is the most interesting?
The Yokai Square, of course!
We can't let them get away with this, Yukari. We need some sexier outfits!
You're so cute. I'd take you any day over those buxom nubile bikini girls, because a sweet little flat-chested girl like you is what makes me feel all tingly inside.
Hey! Yukari, no! Hold on! Wait!
We've almost beaten them.
That was so creepy!
It's okay, Yukari. Don't cry. Now, let's get back to passing out papers.
Huh? You mean we're still gonna keep at it?
Yeah, of course we are. We can't let those broads beat us. We'll be in skimpy bikinis too, but ours will be even skimpier than theirs.
I'd like to see that, but no.
I'm sorry, but we didn't feel good about this, so we spoke to Geen.
He's club captain.
This is one we're gonna have to lose. Nothing good can come from taking these guys on.
Are you nuts? Those talentless twits? All they do is wear skimpy bikinis and flaunt themselves.
You were gonna do the exact same thing, so isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? Yow, 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 yow.
I'm more worried about who's behind them. And that would be the security committee.
The security?
Committee, huh?
Who or what is that?
Well, in a nutshell, they're basically a more violent version of a disciplinary committee. They're all about fighting first and asking questions later. They claim that they're just keeping the peace and taking the bad guys down on campus. Student police would be a better name for them.
But if those guys are student police, then why?
But we haven't done anything wrong, so why us, Geen?
Because of the same thing that always happens. As soon as they got a taste of power, the so-called security committee started getting more and more corrupt. The committee is just a sham now, and they use force to get whatever they want. They're nothing but a bunch of thugs extorting cash from other students.
It's hard to believe a group as criminal as that would be allowed to exist on campus.
As for why they're targeting us, the Yokai Gazette is becoming more and more popular, so I'm guessing our little paper has become a thorn in their side.
Wait just a second. If there's a gang like that at this school, then isn't it our duty as the newspaper club to expose what they're doing?
Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head, Skune!
Exactly, that's it. All we need to do is keep hammering away at them with article after article.
Geen, what is it?
We're not gonna debate this nonsense anymore. All these newspapers are going in the incinerator, and that's the end of it. Got it?
No, wait!
But Geen, we worked so hard on it.
You heard what I said.
But it doesn't make any sense.
Do what I told you. That's an official club decision.
Is that all of them?
There's still a few more boxes inside. I'll go get them.
Need any help, Mocha?
Don't worry, Scooty, I'll give her a hand.
This sucks because we worked really hard on these. Now Mizure's gone off pouting to who knows where, and as far as the newspaper club goes, what's gonna happen to us?
Hey, Skune.
Huh?
Let's just take these papers and go hand them out right now.
You heard what Geen said. He's club president, so we just can't...
Who cares?
Kurumo?
These newspapers. You don't realize how precious they are to me, Skune. It's because I made them with you. There's something that you and I created together. So then, the thought of having to burn what we created, it's just too much. I can't do it. Oh, mistress! These two are still planning on handing out their crappy newspaper to everyone.
Unleash your divine wrath upon them!
It's you guys again.
Who's this mistress?
These papers weigh so little, I guess they really are light on content. Good job, girls. Thanks for keeping an eye on them.
We live to serve you, mistress.
What the hell? Why'd you have them watching us?
Yes, please tell us. And why are you trying to run our newspaper club into the ground?
You two are full of questions. Well, I guess Ginye Morioka hasn't told you about it, has he?
Told us about what?
It doesn't matter. From this moment forward, your little club and its paper are done.
No, they're not! Those are our papers! Give them back right now!
What did you just say? Who exactly do you think you're talking to here, you peon? See? I knew your newspaper was nothing but page after page of trash. And look how well trash burns.
Those are our papers! Not anymore! They're gonna burn!
Those are our mistress's orders!
No!
Don't worry, Kurumo, I'll get him out! Oh, God, what the hell?
Kaito here is actually a Jorogamo. That's a ginormous spider monster from Japanese folklore who can also take the form of a woman. Whee!
That's your true identity, huh? I know who you serve. You're wearing their uniform!
Well, well. It seems the one thing you are good at is digging up information, Miss Reporter.
What is that thing?
The Security Committee's armband and our badge of pride. We preserve order and defend justice at this school.
Your order and justice is all BS! You guys are lowlifes! And thugs!
You really need an attitude adjustment.
No!
What is this?
There's no point fighting it. Trust us, we know.
Our mistress caught you, just like she caught us.
If you're wondering who these girls are, they were members of former clubs who defied the Security Committee.
I used to be a member of the Classic Literature Club. I was in the Japanese Tea Ceremony Club.
As for me, I was a member of the Yaoi Manga Club.
Yes, they were. But once I injected them with my venom, those stubborn girls became my faithful servants.
We live to serve, mistress. We love you, our beautiful mistress.
And your wishes are commands.
And all it's going to take to change that bad attitude of yours is just a tiny bit of my venom.
No, stay away from me! I'd rather die than serve an eight-legged skank like you!
Oh, I love to trap prey in my web. All of you struggle and scream, but there's no escape.
Hey, Spider-Woman, that's what you look like in your monster form? It's pretty gross.
What? Ice? Mizure!
Hey, come on. Didn't I tell you to start calling me your little snow bunny?
Armature Gumo, so that the fight you wanted, the fight you'll get!
Actually, I'm not the one that you'll be fighting.
Hey, are you guys okay? Mocha! I'll use my magic to help give you a step up!
Mocha!
Grab my hand!
I'm trying!
seal over her breast is removed, Mocha's innocent self vanishes, and her inner vampire awakens.
Is that an S-Class super monster?
Would you hurry up and get me down from here?
No, I won't.
What?
If you want to save yourself from becoming one of those spider's minions, then you're gonna have to find a way out of there on your own.
Fine, I will! Maybe if I just pull harder. No you don't.
Hold on to her tight.
I'm not letting you go.
Lay off! I didn't need you after all.
You cost me my prey, vampire. You think you're hot shit with that power, but compared to Kuyo, the president of the security committee, your monster streak is just a joke!
And
I'll prove just how weak you really are!
oh, will you now? Wind the little thread.
Wait, what are you doing?
The little.
No. Can't we talk about this? Stop it!
Wind the little
Look,
thread.
if you let me go, I won't report this to the security committee! I promise! I won't tell them a thing!
Till it's dead.
What do you say?
Piss off.
That's for me!
We're with you, mister! Together! Let's have to apart!
Since you four like webs so much, you can spend the rest of your days wrapped in them.
Sure. That'll be super. Right? Good.
This episode's fight took 117 seconds. Wait!
I've made a decision. I know it means going against what Geen wants us to do. But as the newspaper club, it's our duty. We have to expose the security committee.
Skune.
You guys don't have to do this, but I am.
Me too. I'm behind you 100%, Skune.
You can count on me as well!
You can add me to that list, too.
The newspaper club's main weapon is the power of the press, so let's show these creeps what we've got.
Kato was defeated?
Yes, sir. And in a mere 117 seconds.
I suppose it's only to be expected. Vampires are S-class monsters. Still, that was foolish, newspaper club. It appears that you've forgotten all the lessons we taught you last year. Then there's you.
Skune Aono, sir? Him?
It looks like we're in for the best show we've seen in some time.
Let's show them what the newspaper club can do.
Oh no! Skune's in big trouble!
What happened?
Someone sucked too much of his blood.
Next time, security committee and a vampire. And another